All right. I need to upload my audio for the podcast. So y'all just bear with me for a couple minutes. I need to finish up a couple things. Oh, before I do that, yes, Rattler Jen reminded me. Olive Octopus Inc., 5 months of subbing. That's more important than podcast work. No Medic with the raid. Hope you had a great day. No Medic, hope you had a great stream. Did you do your Techo Kaiji today? I know you're lurking now. Enjoy your lurk. Get ready for work. That was a good rhyme. Digital Medievalist, 13 months of subbing. Tiber Swimmer, 13 months of subbing. Rattler Jen, 28 months of subbing. Sergeant Story, 18 months of subbing. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yes, this is our one and only stream this week. They did it yesterday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Nice. Okay. Yes. Doing it on Monday. Nice. Good morning, Greg. All right. Greg, 31 months of subbing. Let's go. All right. Let me finish my podcasting. So, since I'm out of town the rest of the week, Mike and I recorded our podcast this morning to release tomorrow. We literally hung up and then I clicked on start stream, so I got to finish. This. Did you make it to the P.O. box? No, but I will today. I will be at the P.O. box today. Yeah. So it's been like a week. Because I went to other post offices the last time. Post offices. I have to turn down the audio. What is this? So if I'm a little bit even more squirrely this morning, it's because I'm not done with the podcast work. So we literally just hung up from recording when I started this. So let me get this going. So I need to get Mike his file. Belated gnome raid. I know. I was late. Hey, currently reading. Thank you so much. Ordered a Kurtoga pencil and TWSBI Eco 1.1 Italic. Ooh, that'll be fun. I have my ad money. I will enjoy it. I could probably maybe buy... Man, they don't really have those nickel gum machines anymore, do they? Yeah, that's probably what I could get. All right. That would be impressive. Do they have penny gumball machines? I need a penny gumball machine. All right. That is my file. That is the doom of me moving the file. All right. Now I need to write an intro. We definitely talked about pens with abs this week. So I'm writing the podcast intro. Just take me a second here, and then I will be back paying attention to y'all in just 2 seconds. Veronica Speedwell, 2 months of subbing. Good morning. Sapphire X. Thank you for the follow as well. Veronica Speedwell, thank you for the subbing. I appreciate y'all. I am wrapping up my podcast duties from the show I just finished. So give me 2 seconds and then I will be done. Forgot Mike I have 200 character limit on these intros too. Google Drive continually tries to change my stationery from an E to an A. It's like once you train it, it'll be fine for like months, and then it'll just like revert back to every stationery gets switched over to an A. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, hi. Good morning again. I'm now paying attention to you. Hi, how are you? Love you. Thanks for being here. Brad, I ordered the Platinum Carbon Black ink. If it's waterproof, what do I use to clean my pen with? Or do I clean it with water and the ink is only waterproof once it dries? So the Platinum Carbon Black, the basic, not the Chokuro, right? Painted Polar Bear with the sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Painted Polar Bear. Thanks for being here. So the Platinum Carbon Black, you can clean it with regular water, and it is definitely waterproof. Whoops. It is definitely waterproof once it goes down on the page. And like right when it dries, so you should be good. It is one of the easiest cleaning, like pigmented, permanent types of inks. I've never had an issue cleaning Platinum Carbon Black out of anything. So yeah, and then once it dries, it's deadly. Like it will not budge. It's one of the most popular inks for a reason. And a lot of it is because unknowingly it cleans really, really well. So there we go. Skittles greater than gumballs. I'm just seeing some of these messages. That is a fact. Unless you leave it in a pilot vanishing point nib long enough to dry up. Technically possible. But that would probably go for a lot of inks. Yeah. If you leave any ink in anything for a long time, you're going to have a bad time. Skittles is a sports food. Like when you go to sports. Is that what you mean? Hey, Ali Ma. It took me a minute to see what you're saying there, but I think that's what you're saying. Like any pigment pen, don't let it dry up in the pen. Yeah. Does not come off walls. It does not come off desk mats, too. I'm going to laugh when I open the package. Hopefully it's there today. I am going today. Marshawn Lynch pounded. That's right. Marshawn Lynch did do that. Skittles and Mountain Dew Breakfast of Champions. Yeah, you're my kids. But yeah, Bart, I haven't put my desk mat back on, but that's been through the washing machine twice. That's Platinum Carbon Black. Those dots. Holiday cards going to the mail day of your P.O. box. Nice. So I'm gonna check the P.O. box today, and then it'll be Monday before I go back. Although my post office is being weird. They haven't been open on Mondays much. I mean, I can still get to the P.O. box, but... Hey, Brad, looks like you can order that unique Haramoko pen from Stationery Station. I need to write that down. Ooh. Stationery Station. Pick up fountain pen friendly composition books at Walmart every fall. Yeah, there's definitely some you can get. I do not want to meet you in Valdosta and lift a. I would meet you in Valdosta if you hadn't told me about the skee ball machine. Now I know I'll be put to work. I will not meet you in Valdosta. Brad, I'm jealous of how comfy you look. So we're in the mode of I'm only going to be on vacation for 4 days, but I literally can't wear 50 of the things that I might possibly pack to vacation. So we're just wearing things that are definitely not coming on vacation. So we're in that mode right now. Yeah, I think y'all know that mode very well. Strings and Pedals, 20 months of subbing. I swear you just subbed last week. So there you go. But I am very comfy. Thank you, Strings and Pedals. Hope you're doing super well. That's what I thought. Yeah. Sometimes it'll do it. Like if you renew your subscription with like 3 days before, it'll do the renewal, say, hey, I just subbed. And then when the actual 3 days passes and it gets to that cutoff, it'll say, hey, do you want to push the button again? Even though you've already paid or whatever. So I think that's what it is. Where's good to eat in Valdosta? I avoid stopping there. All right, Uni Karamoku. Monster Truck Diner. Who wants to hear a potentially tragic story? Oh no, about a pen delivery. Uh-oh, is it a horror story? I may have missed it on a previous stream, but have you received your Namisu mechanical pencil? I did. It's weird. You have a friend from Hey Hira? Yeah. Yeah, I went through. It's been a few weeks. I'm going to review that for the blog because it's weird. But not necessarily in a bad way. It is one of the more different feeling mechanical pencils I've used, mostly from a balance perspective. But it's not bad. I'm still thinking I can rethink that pencil. Just from that one unboxing here, I still can like feel how strange that pencil was. So I took advantage of your membership drive. I think it was the last one. Nice. I appreciate all y'all doing that. That was crazy for me. Like I still can't believe I did it. I'm like still nervous about it, and it's not even active anymore. What are y'all talking about? Socks. I like socks. My Terrazzo was supposed to be delivered yesterday, and a whole bunch of mailboxes got broken into and mail stolen yesterday, but I never got an out for delivery notification, so it might not have been delivered. Or it could have been brought to my leasing office because they take packages, so it's either safe or stolen. Oh no, that's terrible. Is it still marked out for delivery, or is it marked delivered? Help, what glue can I use safely on acrylic? A trim ring fell off cap and I want to glue it back. Do you know that, Bart? Any of our pen makers? Is Brooks here? I didn't see if Brooks was here today. Oh, Strings and Pedals also might know. You got a Pikachu Kuratoga? Those are great. Yeah, that's not a question I know, Guinness, but we might have people in the chat. What glue can I use safely on acrylic to fix a trim ring? Yeah, what glue can I use safely on acrylic? A trim ring fell off a cap and I want to glue it back. Last update is that scanned into USPS warehouse, so it hasn't scanned as delivered. I think you have a chance. All right, CA glue will work. See, that's why I need people like Bart to answer that question. I don't even know what CA glue is. I think I default to 2-component glue, but I'm an idiot. Again, I also don't know what 2-component glue is. Yeah, I think you have a chance. Why not Wagashi? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Hey, good morning, Tina Tree. Generic term for super glue. Not super glue, epoxy. See? Lots of clarity here in the chat. That's why I asked everyone. We'd all have different questions. Or different answers to the one question. And I would have answers to none of them. Ca equals cyanoacrylate. Sort of super glue. Ca is super glue, 2-part is epoxy. See? You learn all kinds of stuff today. So I am cozy. But I'm cozy casual because I have to pack later. I have coffee because it's a little cool here. It's not like crazy cold or anything. But we got coffee going because I've been in here since like 8:30. Recording, prepping for recording, all that stuff. Cyanoacrylate. Is that a deer? Where? Corinne B, 49 months of summon. Let's go. Brad, is that a DDC coffee mug? It is not. It is Zojirushi. Oh, on my shirt? No. On my shirt, it's Running the Jewels. Where's Toby gonna go when I go on vacation? He's gonna stay here. So my kids are staying here, and my parents are gonna come stay here with the kids. So Toby's not going anywhere. And his dog friend Rudy can come play with him because it's my parents' dog. He'll come see him. So Toby will be the king. We're going on vacation. Toby's gonna have the best life while we're gone. We actually specifically thought about that, Rattler Jen. Because every now and then, like if we do leave the kids at home and they might be staying with my parents, we'll board Toby. But we weren't going to board him anyway this time. But it's like, I'm glad we're not boarding him just for everything that's going around. Yes, so we did think about that. We're Zoe Travel Mug twins. I mean, you got to have the orange, right? So I went through a black one. And just like destroyed it, which is great. So the orange is my newer one. So yeah. Kids are getting old enough, just leave it home, no needs for grands. Yeah, pretty much so. Pretty much so. But they're local, so it's easy. Easy peasy. But they actually won't even be over here that much. Is Toby dominant over the parents' dog? Yes. He drives Rudy crazy. Like Toby's the dog that just goes like this. You want to play? You want to play? How about now? How about now? And Rudy will just lay there. It's like, this dog. Toby's, you want to play? You want to play? You want to play? The grands probably like it. Yeah. It's actually their idea. It's like, we're talking about, like when we talk about a vacation, we have to go, okay, let's clear it with them first before we book anything. They're like, yeah, we'll do it. I wish Toby could take over shipping while I was gone. So that's what I'm doing after this. I'm getting caught up on shipping, so I'm zeroed out before I'm gone for like 5 days. What are good solutions for storing ink swatch cards and plastic sleeves? Does anyone use different cards? So I linked to a post from Cheryl Lindo Jones a couple weeks ago where she went through her card like storage. But is there a specific plastic sheet that y'all use? It looked like the baseball card sleeves, right? Which are 3x3 grid usually. But I haven't used anything myself. But those baseball cards pages generally fit. The business cards, if you get a if it's sized correctly for what you're using, like the coloring should fit there. And maybe you can get more to a page, like 12. Can you get 12, like something like that, like a 3x4? Tagged you on this. Thought you want to sell this. Business card folders. Yeah, so that's the type of things. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I haven't seen this yet. What? How did I not see your tag? This is from yesterday too, and I didn't see that. All right, so this is a Caran d'Ache. So Garage fountain pen, Urushi's all the things, right? So this is the 849. Oh, well, it's like this one. I thought I had one of my Panatic ones. I think I gave that away, didn't I? So it's a smaller ballpoint pen, and this is Urushi. Yeah, and you're probably right. I probably do need one of those. Oh, unfortunately, this is available, chat. Yeah, Rodden and Urushi. And available. There's your tag to me. I did not see this. And that's unfortunate that it's available. How much is it? It does need the added washi to make the refill stick out just right. That's a fact, Flynn Raccoon. That is a fact. Yeah, so there's like 2 or 3 things. Its prices are pretty decent. You have to DM. Yeah. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 things like I want to buy, but I'm trying not to buy just because like 'tis the season for spending too much money. Yost with black gloves, right? Did y'all see Yost's birthday pictures? He was actually not suited up. It was great. Kind of like me today. I'm not suited up today. We're cozy mode today. Is there anything in a vintage Vacuumatic that would need to be replaced? Got my grandpa's pen. Yes. As long as the pump and sack are like in working order. Like the internals could be just kind of like cracked and leaky. No sack. Sorry. I guess I'm thinking of the lever filler Esterbrook's. So yeah, the Vacs have the post, and yeah, I don't know if it seals, fill it with water. Fill it with water. Tina Tree, 28 months of subbing. Let's go. I don't know why I was thinking about Esterbrook. Thought about sending a Nautilus to Garage. That would be a good platform. Yeah, see if it actually draws in water and then holds water. And then you can see. So, added benefit of cleaning. All right. That is cool, Zane's dad. I do like that. And that's a good looking one too, with the Rodden, black and Rodden. That's pretty fresh. You sorry, sack of ink. Need to hook up with DC Pen Crew. They have lots of vintage, I think. Yeah, probably. And like if something needs repairs, I don't know. Does Bert? Does like he may not do repairs, but might have a person that can do that. So water is always a good test that I always forget. Bert has several people. Yeah. So if you find something, maybe you could do something local-ish like that. Independence, yeah. Then you will buy something. I mean, I've literally just bought like 2 pens while I've been on this stream. Oh, I know what else it was. God bless it. I should wait until y'all hear the podcast tomorrow. Sorry. I'm writing down the things I want to buy so I don't buy them. Did you know that? Am I buying the new Abs pen? I didn't know it came with a Coliseum. Now I want to. Do you know it came with a Coliseum? It's sick. Yeah, the packaging. What did we buy today? Nothing. So I wrote down 3 things that I want to buy. That makes me not buy them though. Are you doing Chicago next year? Doubt. Are you? I think I'm going to do LA and then go from there. You are? Damn. Did you get Amani Winfield yet? I have not. That's on the list. That's on a different list. That's on the permanent. I need to think about these things type of list. Please do LA. I'm fairly convinced I'm going to do LA. We'll see. Because I don't think I'm going to do Philly. Think about LA or Dallas for next year in addition to Orlando. Yep. Like Atlanta for me is my given show. Baltimore, probably not. I'm trying to spread it around, but I'm getting in a little bit of trouble because of my big London trip in the summer. It's kind of throwing me off of like doing too much. Portland, like Portland can't happen. It's just too close to London. Atlanta was tempting to combine with the solar eclipse. That would be cool. London and Netherlands would be great. See, like I can't do the Dutch Pen Show either. Like I'm not flying overseas twice in 2 months. Currently reading 12 months of something. I just can't travel that much. Like I'm not like a world traveler. Do you say you make all the shows you can drive to? No, because I haven't been to Raleigh in a while. You failed geography, think Portland is close to London? On the calendar, you dingus. Oh, Dutch Pen Show is at the top of my list. I probably would have done Dutch Pen Show next year if I wasn't going to London. Orlando, probably not. Don't forget the big Tokyo trip. God, I wish. So I'm probably not doing the shows that I did last year, minus Atlanta, just to mix things up. But like I'm getting caught out a little bit with this London trip. I would almost be tempted to go to San Francisco, even though that's only a few weeks after getting back to London. I know. I'm not committing 100%. You are a lucky charm. When is Atlanta show? First weekend in April or last weekend of March, something right around there. It usually kind of crosses over like April 1st. There's a pen show in Raleigh. Yes, Triangle Pen Show. April 4th to 7th. Thank you. I was considering Atlanta with it being the weekend of the eclipse. Flight prices are nuts. That's crazy. Oh, so you're getting back to your location is causing the trouble. Gotcha. Guess I'll never get to collect on that drink. I might. SF might be starting to edge out DC as a second show next year. Yeah. SF FOMO was huge last year. I know. God. I'm still thinking about those Aboyas. Yeah, so I would... Triangle was good because the kids and I would drive up to that one. Because it was usually like the first weekend of summer. I'll be the guy wearing the green coat with the orange quarter zip where... Oh, Philly. There you are, Philly. I missed the first one. Yep, I see you. Philly's cool. I've only been once. SF is on my list this year, and I think Atlanta and Baltimore and DC. Spoke at a pen show in 2024. I don't know. Atlanta would be a good option. We need to talk about start talking about it soon if we're gonna do that. I could do that. Jimmy still holds our tables from Knock. I don't know why he does that. Watch the Bill Burr vid before you go to Philly. I've been to Philly. Philly's fun, but I don't think we'll make it this year. Atlanta is happening if there's an eclipse. Atlanta always happens. I mean, there's Waffle House. Being so early in the year is hard. Facts. Philly is a good one. I've enjoyed the Philly show greatly. It's just a small one. I think it's probably even smaller than Atlanta. And Atlanta's a small show. Is Atlanta in the path of the eclipse? I have no idea. Drunk yelling, go Birds. Can't be smaller than NY one, which is all I've been to. Yeah, because they just did that. That was at Hofstra, right? You'll have to give me info on nearby camping in Atlanta. Should be some pretty decent options. Philly is small, weather is risky, but really nice show. Agree across the board. Hey, Narg Firefist. All right, I really have no plans today, chat, so this is what we're talking about. Kind of like from Houston up towards Burlington, Vermont. Software-defined redneck, 9 months of summer. Let's go. If you're coming from New York, the Philly weather is not that risky, right? Atlanta's very far out of the path, yeah. What are you taking on vacation? I'll show you. Talk about your vacation so I can pretend. I am, when I'm done with stream, I'm shipping. And then when I'm done shipping, I'm packing. We're going to California, San Clemente area for just a few days. And we're going to go from like the oceans and mountains and go out to Joshua Tree and just kind of drive around and see things. So it'll be pretty chill, just my wife and I. Should be super fun. Like, we're very excited because like we're really not making any plans other than like, okay, on this day we're going to be in this area. This day we're going to be in this area. Right? If you need recommendations, let me know. I will. Yeah. So we're going to go like up the coast one day, down the coast one day, and out to the mountains, through the mountains to the desert one day, and then come home. That's it. Kate Pierce owns an Airstream park in Joshua Tree. That's cool. Is there a coffee table pen book with nice photos of ink splashes, emphasis on pen designs? There has been. What was that guy that made the... there's a great new steakhouse that opened in San Clemente. What's the name? I would take that name. Yeah, so like this best way to do it, no pressure on the fly. That's literally how we're doing it. And it's like the best way. Like, we're going to go to this area and maybe see these things on this day. Like, that's it. Rare Society. Did I have that on my list? Where are you? There it is. So we were going to watch a pickleball tournament, but it got moved. We were only going to do that like one day anyway. So now we're doing more stuff. Great for seafood and drinks. Deck in Laguna Beach is fantastic. Try to go for sunset. Okay, cool. Got one of the prototype Rode XLs with the swirl acrylic cap, and it's so good. God, that's pretty fresh, right? I really like that. I was packing up a bunch of those. They feel so good. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit lighter. That cap is so light, I guess, which is why I like this one so much. Same concept, even lighter. Unless I marry a millionaire, I won't be going to any pen shows. Too much temptation. Oof, true. That is a fact. Oh, so what I was going to bring is I should probably re-up my post for members when we did a driving trip through Florida. New word I'm using is fresh. Wow, I hadn't even noticed that. I'll have to think about that now. Where did that come from? I hadn't noticed. What was I talking about? Squirrel. I don't know. So I'm bringing on the trip. Oh, I was talking about not going for pickleball anymore. Oh yeah, Florida. Oh, I was going to re-up the notebook I did for our drive all the way from the top to bottom of Florida. Well, minus the panhandle. That doesn't count. So like we went to like Orlando, then went to the Space Coast, then to Melbourne, then to Miami, then to Key West, then back to Orlando. And I kept like a field notes through that and kept all like, so that was like my trip notebook. So that's what I'm doing this time. I had very squirrely. Update on the traveling VP. I need to send an email to see how it's currently in California. Maybe I can pick it up this week. Yeah, Lower Alabama. We call it LA. Yeah, Panhandle doesn't count. We call it LA. So I will have like a trip specific notebook that I'll capture whatever I want to. Notes, thoughts, then any, weird stuff I want to keep in here, receipts, tickets, stickers, things I find. I know I thought I had, so for the Florida trip, I did the coastal field notes and I was like, ooh, I'm a genius. I'll go get the West Coast one for this trip. And I couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure I gave it away. I'm pretty sure I gave that away. So, which is fine. So I have this more like holiday themed ish one. Which was, gosh, nothing's working today. Maybe you already said which pin is that? I didn't say. Which I'll tell you in just a second. This is, what was this series called? Not the Elements. Not Elemental. So this is the one with like copper, was it copper, bronze, and I'll have to go look it up. So taking a field notes, even though it's white, like it's going to get dirty and nasty, which is good. Like I'm good with that, like destroying it. It's got a thick cover. Series 11. Thank you. Series 11. So this one has like the copper gilding and then like copper dot grid. So like, I've already put in just a couple of like trip notes in there. Flight details, weather. I wanted the weather like on one page so I could see the weather in like the coast versus the mountains and things like that. So the pen it's a Fisher Space Pen. It's the traditional bullet, but they made some Cerakote models. They've started to get into some of the Cerakote models recently. And I would normally this is normally my travel pen, the Spoke Rhodey with the orange cap. But I want to review this pen, so I want to put it through the ringer a little bit. And yeah, it's like got that good coating on it. It comes with the clip automatically, like when you buy it. So it's a little more expensive. It's like 35-ish bucks instead of like 25-ish. What's a good replacement cartridge for that? I like the Space Pen ones. Like the Space Pen cartridges kind of only fit here. You can't use the Parker compatibles because they're too long. So that plastic bit on the end of these is too long. So that's why when you buy Fisher refills, they send you an adapter to put on the back here. So I'll show you. So they can only go the other direction. So when Fisher, I guess you can't see that because it's black. When you buy just the refill, it comes with a spacer to mimic this. So like I could use this refill in this pen, but I can't use this refill in this pen. Is it the Sleechy that fits with some trimming? I haven't heard that. So I would normally take this pen on my trips because I take this pen pretty much everywhere. That's probably my most used pen this year, at least the second half of the year. But I want to review this because I think it's a pretty cool Space Pen option. I do swap these out. Can you snap the back plastic bit off? Maybe. I haven't tried. I do swap these out for Blue Fine. They ship with black medium. I prefer the Blue Fine refill, so I always keep a couple of these on hand. So that's what I use. Whoops. Oh, that does stink, Software Refine Redneck. So, Yeah, love that pen. Go for me, never failed. Right, like that's the concept of this pen, and I think this will be a good test for like a eventual review. Someone asked, how do I carry my field notes? I will just carry it like this, usually in my back pocket. Even with the pen in it, I will still put this in my back pocket. But the Russians wrote in pencil, right? I always enjoy that tidbit. But I might clip this to like my jeans pocket or something. But I'll just carry this in my back pocket. I won't really put it in like a case. If I did, it would be the old fodder stack case we made for Knock. The only other pen I'm gonna take a. I like carrying a fine liner, just because I always like how fine liners write in these, and I'll use that if I want to sketch something or draw something or note something. So I could take a Micron, Secure Pigment Micron. Yeah, graphite, I imagine is sketchy in space. So I could take a Micron or a Copic or a Staedtler, but I bought a wider tip one in 05 because I only had some 02s, so just something I'm playing around with. You want the Fisher refill, don't you, so you can write when you're being dangled by your feet out the window. True. Help me. So that's it. Like, this is literally the stationary carry for my trip. And I'll mostly just be using this. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Pretty chill. I've done this before. Like, I'm not gonna. Okay, Naperville, and this is a really good question. I want to explore this question because I've been thinking about this. I thought about it before last year, and I'm thinking about it again for this year. So Naperville asks, are you going to do a year in review based on usage, refill, PA Chronicle, similar to Spotify, Apple Music, most listened to? To answer the question, no. But it's something I want to do. And I'm thinking about next year how to manage that. I've always wanted to just track my usage every day and then report back on it. That was like kind of the original idea of the TPA Chronicles post that I do, but it's not officially tracked. So I need a way to track that better and then put that together because I would like to do that. So do you carry them loose in your pocket or in a little folio? I will carry these loose in my pocket. So to answer your question, no, but it's something I've been thought about for years. And I kind of want to make it happen. I never received your email back on the Slack survey. I definitely emailed it. But yeah, but the answer was they maybe they were just too busy to do it this year. Catherine and Michael, for sure. The little space shuttle guy. But yeah, I just sent like a quick one sentence response, like maybe they were just too busy to do it. But I don't know. I don't know otherwise. Daily tracking and all the writing tools would kind of be a pain in the ass. It seems like it's ripe for missing stuff. Yeah, Catherine and Michael are both crazy busy this year, for sure. Oops. Chrome Bullet Space Shuttle pen. That one's pretty sick. I like that one. Write down each time you ink a pen. Oh, yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I know. But see, Papa Lockin, definitely yes. But then I want to know how many times do I reach for that pen? You'd worry about being accurate. You know me too well, Digital Media List. And then, like, I pick up this random pen so many times. I think I've explained this before, but I should say it again. I use standard pens more than fountain pens. I don't want to blow your minds. but I do. That's why I always talk about standard. That's why I like to review standard pens so much. But I love my fountain. When I pick up, like, I'm not saying this because Bart's here. Like, I don't know if Bart's even still in here. Yeah, and probably a lot of you do. But like, I picked up this. This is the pen I was using yesterday, though, when I was at my desk. So I picked this up. I was updating my 5-year journal with this. This is the Zodiac Pen Co. What did we say? What model? Aries. And I got so much enjoyment out of this. And it's a very simple pen, right? But I enjoyed it so much, using it, the way it feels, the way it looks, the way it writes, like all these things. I get a lot more enjoyment out of my fountain pens than I do my standard pens. I use standard pens more because of practicality reasons, right? Paper reasons. You don't have to think about a lot of stuff. Do any non-fountain pens make it in the PA 100? No, that's a fountain pen only list. Because the goal is with that is like, I have some like expensive stuff that I don't use that I would like to sell. If you use fountain pens all the time, would you appreciate them less? That's a good way to put it. I didn't think about it that way, but I couldn't tell you how much joy I got out about using that pen yesterday. Like, I started writing with it. Like, I do the thing where I'll grab a pen. Maybe I haven't used it today. I'll start writing with it. Like, all right, write my notes, ideas, and I'll just go, that was pretty good. Like, and I'll just look at it. Like, that's when I know I've got a good one, right? I do that all the time. And then I'll start writing again. And I was like, I just really, really appreciate a lot of pens. I pretty much only journal with my fountain pen, standard ballpoints, or gel inks for planning and listing most of the time. I'd say that's probably right. I mean, maybe I'm being a little bit extreme, but I don't know. I use a lot of pens, so it's hard to say. Which goes back to the whole tracking thing. That's tough. It's tough. There's so many good pens, right? Like, I just look around. It's like, oh, I haven't used this in a while. They're all tools in the end. Sometimes you need a hammer. Sometimes you need a saw. I don't even care what I'm writing sometimes if it's the right pen. I heard you have an addiction. I do. It's problematic. You should listen to the podcast today. Oh, tomorrow's podcast, I lose my mind. I'm not even going to tell y'all what it's about. It's nothing we've talked about today. But you'll see the extent of my obsession/problem tomorrow. At home, I mostly use fountain pens, but I don't understand how people use them on the go. I have to carry the right paper. Like, I don't use them on the go around town. But like, if I'm going to a pen show, I'm carrying the right paper, so I have the right pens. Yeah, it's all about paper. Paper rules everything, chat. Paper rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Paper rules everything. So if you don't know what paper you're going to be using, you have to be more careful. At least the way I think about it. And then that means standard pens. All right, let's do a giveaway because I'm about to forget and then I'm going out of town. I did put up Wu-Tang quotes. Nice. For sure. For sure. Where is it? For sure. I did put up the Owl Rescue giveaway on the blog today. So y'all go enter that. I wish decades ago when I started using fountain pens, someone explained how important paper was. It would have helped a lot. It really is everything. It really is everything. It changes everything, right? It makes a good pen bad and a bad pen good. So go enter the Owl Rescue, sitting right here on my desk. Picked up a Lamy Studio at Sam Flax recently. That pen does not get enough hype. So good. Facts. That's just speaking facts right there. Studio, great underrated pen. Snagged entries 1 through 5. Nice. All right, let's do a giveaway here, though. as I sneeze. Lamy CEO Dowdy. True. There's your chat. That's my other screen. Thank you. All right. Studio XL Black is pure sweetness. That's a good one. That one has passed through my hands. We discussed this in the File Faculty virtual meetup. What, the paper quality? All right. We're going to do this giveaway, and then we're going to see if there's anything else I want to talk about because I need to get going. I got a lot to do. I have not started packing. Studios with gold nibs or butter, so I do have a swappable nib for my studio. That of all people, Sean Newton, I'll let him needle point it. All right, since we're talking about travel carry, another thing I would use, and I think a lot of people use this for travel as well. STBA question, Brace, best stationary present received. Wow, that's a good one. What do y'all think? Oh, I don't know if you saw the message earlier for packing. The day is t-shirt weather, but the night temps drop a lot on colors. Yes, that's the biggest trouble we're having, dudes, is sorting the quantities of what. Right? It's like, I'm a shorts even in cold weather guy, but it's like, maybe I just go like pants and like jeans and t-shirt and jacket or whatever. Like that's been the biggest mind meld of this whole trip that we're planning on. But yes, I did not see that, but thank you. Yeah. Let's give away a Sapelo. Yeah, I'm probably not going to worry about it. I'm going to try not to worry about it too much. So what the Sapelo is, we'll give this away in a second. So this is the Sapelo in Peacock and Violet. So this is a really good travel companion if you have a pen with a clip, right? This is something I would use if I was going like in a bag type of situation. Put this in a bag. You could carry it in a pocket. Technically, it's a little bit too big for me. But yeah, this is a great little pouch designed exactly for this. It'll hold like 2 or 3 of this size notebooks, but a lot of people use it for passports, receipts, tickets, things like that when they travel, and you have a notebook and a pen in there. So really great option. All right, so let's give this away. So this is so this is giveaways open. All right, anyone can enter. Anyone can win. Exclamation point raffle. You don't have to be a follower, a member, or a subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. Let's go. And then I'm going to let's go. So, rest of the week, hold that up to the front camera. Color totally changed. Yeah, it does. It's not really this color. This is it looks a little blue here. I think this is actually more. It's very like tealy green. It's definitely this color. A lot of times it's the other way around. It's closer to this color. Any more rickshaw collabs in the works? Not yet. We'll probably start working on that in January. What color was the dress? It was blue, for sure. So what I was gonna say is we'll have blog content the rest of the week. You're gonna have a podcast tomorrow, all the regular blog posts, rest of the week, and this weekend. We just won't have any more streams, and we won't have any members content. I'm not gonna do refill this weekend. It's one of the few weeks I take off. If I take like a vacation, I try to take off the weekend from refill. But like if I do like a pen trip, like that's on purpose. Like that is like tailor made for refill and stuff like that. So if I take like a family trip or family vacation, I will take the refill. I will take the Saturdays off. So it works out to about 2 or 3 a year. I was looking at the numbers. I've averaged 50 newsletters a year for 8 years. That's pretty good. So, yeah. I know. I miss y'all too. This is strangely your job, so if you're going on vacation, don't worry about it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. So... And I don't take that many like vacations where I'm not working anyway. Vacation is the best. Welcome back, Penguins Creative. Are you back? Yeah, only 2 weeks a year is not a lot of vacations. Yeah, I actually don't like to miss a lot of weeks of work for like refill and stuff. For member stuff, I don't like to miss much. It's just a thing. How does Toby welcome you back after vacation? He flips out. You are sadly back. Well, I hope you had a great time. It looked like you were having an awesome time. You and Toasty and everyone else was seeing there. Super jelly. Go on vacation. Don't think about work. You deserve a break. Everyone does. We'll find a way to live without your content for a short time. I know. It'll be good. No, I have come to terms with it over the years. It's like, oh, this is normal to do this. Not like panic. Panic. Toby will be writing refill. I mean, he does like to give away everything while I'm here, so maybe he'll give away anything when I'm gone. When Brad goes on vacation, does he have to bring crayons? No. You did another drawing for me? Nice. The Toyota Lawyer, welcome. All right, let's do this giveaway, and then I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Charcachet. Did I say that right? Charcachet. That's got to be a first-time winner. Definitely. Right? Yes. Let's go. Nice. All right. Here's what you got to do. And if you do this right now, I will ship it today. It'd be interesting to invite guest refill offers. Ooh. I hadn't thought about that. Charcachet. Here's what you do. Email me, hello@pinac.com with your shipping address. Tell me your Twitch handle and tell me what you won. So you can just say the Notco case, whatever. You don't have to be that specific. And if you send that like in the next 30 minutes, I will ship it today. Otherwise, it's going to be next week, which no big deal either, but just saying. I will get this going because I'm heading right to the shipping department after this. No shipping stream today because we need to be efficient. And y'all make me inefficient in the best way possible. Will do. Yeah. Like literally no pressure. I'm just saying if you want me to ship it today, I will, but I'm heading out there shortly. Otherwise, we'll get it next week. All right. Are you saying we distract you? In the best way humanly possible. The only way I would have it, honestly. The best distractions. Real quick. I finally got to this email. My friend John Hello Tello. I have more stickers to give y'all in the pack-ins now. Speaking of distractions, where's Glyph? That's a good point. So I got these from Hello Tello. I got a sloth holding the pen. So I'll send some of these out when I do these giveaways. So Some of my friends like to send me stickers to when I do giveaways. I will pack some in with y'all. So if I remember, sometimes I'm terrible about remembering. Guest refill is a very interesting idea. You know how much mental overhead I already have thinking about that? How hard that would be. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I think it's a brilliant idea. And all I think about is like, God, that's a lot of work. Oh, speaking of which, Andrew, I owe you an email. I just had an idea. Let me think about that. All right. Let's see. Who can we raid? Eric's streaming. All right, let's go hang out with Eric. I've put this cat down like 3 times and he just keeps coming back. He's cold. It's cold down there. It's like 60. What's the difference between refill and newsletter? They're interchangeable. I just say one thing or the other. Same thing. I just call it the members newsletter, but the members newsletter has a name, which is refill. Interchangeable. Have a fun trip. I'm excited. I'll be in your area. I'll leave it better than I found it for sure. All right. So I'll be back next week, back to normal for the rest of the year. Probably for quite a while. I think, thank you. It is anniversary time, so thank you. I appreciate that. 26 years? Better get that right before next week. All right. Y'all go say hey to Eric. Y'all can show him the Closet of Doom emotes because he fixed it for me. So he'll probably want to see that they work, but he knows they work because I told him. So, yep. I'll be back. I'll be on Instagram probably. I'll see if I can take some incognito stationary pictures. Probably post some stuff on Instagram, but that's about all I'll be doing the rest of the week. So love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Really, thank you for all your support. I'll be back next week. We'll get into it. Till then, y'all go say hey to Eric. Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, man? Flaming.
My stream with 99 viewers.
Look at all those flaming cabinets. The cabinets of doom.